Hey guys, it's me, Tanya C, chiming in. Just want to get today's devotion, which is prayer for an important decision. So they proposed two men, then they prayed. Lord, you know everyone's heart. Show us which of these two you have chosen to take over this apostate ministry. Acts 1:23 to 25. All right. Important decisions cause most of us concern. We spend hours brooding over the advantages and disadvantages when we should actually just ask God. Hmm. The disciples faced an important decision. As a group, they nominated two people who were sincere followers of Jesus, but they realized that they did not know the hearts of the two candidates. Only God did. Therefore, they entrusted the final choice to God in prayer. Whenever you need to make a decision, discuss it with God in prayer. Ask for His wisdom and guidance. Ask Him to reveal His will to you. Help me, God, help me to make decisions in accordance with your will. Amen. Yeah, I talk to God too when I'm trying to, trying to figure things out, whatever. I'm doing it more so now, because it's very important. And I just, before I made wrong decisions, and I know as long as I listen to God, because when God talks to you, it's like in a whisper. When the devil talks to you, it's loud. So you have to listen. You have to really listen. But praying first is the best thing, so you don't be hastily, make decisions too hastily. But God, I just want to thank you for this day. Thank you for the audience. Thank you for the people out there, Lord. Watch over us, Lord. Bring out your angels because this world is evil. Look at the shootings and the killings that's going on, Lord God. Protect us, Father. Protect us. In your name I pray, amen. Guys, it's a mess out there. You see the thing in Allen, Texas. That's what is it? Like what is it? An outlet. People travel out of town to go to outlets. Just think. You travel, you think you're gonna go get, and I seen on the sign they had 50% off and all that. They probably gonna get some good buys, but look like you end up dead or hurt. I seen some little girls and sisters that got killed. I believe their mother is wanted in the hospital. Just think when that woman come out of it and she found out that her kids are dead. I think another family, I think their little boy did get killed. Yo, this is, oh my God, what was that person thinking up in there in body armor and that AR-15? What the heck? Why did you have, where you getting body armor from? That's why you was in the military. That's why they discharged your butt, because you got mental health issues. Like Governor Abbott, they don't want to do no gun reform, but you want to talk about mental health. Well, that's fine. That's all good and good. But you need to do some gun reform. I know these IRA, these people, just like all these weapons and all that. That's why y'all don't want to do no gun reform, because I know them as your buddies. What y'all think? Is it gonna take somebody to kill somebody in one day families before they want to do some real gun reform? Because that's what they need to do. Not only raise the age to 21, but they need to do some serious. I mean, they need to pass some serious bills for this. Because these people are just going crazy. They just killing people left and right. You can't even go to the mall, the weekend, take your kids, y'all going shopping, sightseeing. And what happened? A gun, a mass shooting just break out. And then look, they said the man been planning it for a while. He been peeping the mall out and everything. Look at here. That's another thing. They always end up getting killed so they don't have to pay the consequences. You gone. You dead and gone. So, these people here to pick up the pieces, gotta bury their loved ones, their kids, their mama, their daddy, their sister, their brother. You all because somebody then went crazy and because they won't do no gun reform. Y'all need to go ahead on the do. I don't know what you waiting on. How many more people y'all want to get killed? Before you really do some gun reform, you have to. Back in the day, they didn't have guns that shoot like this. Then you might get a 9 millimeter or something. These guns, they got shoot out 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 rounds in seconds. Tear up a place, tear people up, running and getting hurt, trampled on, and everything. All because y'all don't want to do no gun reform. What's the problem? That's what I think it's gonna take for one of y'all mama or your daddy or your kids to get killed. For you to start thinking about these people that's already done lost people. I don't understand, y'all. I'm sorry for venting, but it's sad. That you want to pussyfoot around about making a gun reform and people steady dying every day or every other day. Go ahead on and pass some rules, some laws, some stiff ones. People shouldn't have to die because y'all don't want to pass gun reform because your buddies want to be carrying all these weapons and everything. Well, go to war somewhere. People trying to live in their neighborhoods and their houses and go shopping or go to the park. They ain't trying to have to worry about getting shot up and everything because don't nobody want to do no gun reform because your buddies, this big IRA, this gun thing, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe y'all families need to get blowed up. Then maybe you'll think about passing something. The longer you wait, the more people gonna get murdered. It's just sad. It's just sad. People doing everything. Then they got these schools, these kids. They had a 13-year-old girl. What was this? A school? Moss? MS? It was a middle school. Monday making 13-year-old. She got arrested too. She got a class A misdemeanor. A 13-year-old girl. Then they had another student from out of state making threats at Clark High School. Then what's that? Bowman Middle School, a BB gun fell out of a student's backpack. What you doing with a BB gun? Where your mama at? How you get that? What you gonna do? Shoot, put somebody out? That's what I'm saying. Y'all don't watch your kids. These people just buying these guns. Oh my God. All these kids that did these threats and all that, they need to arrest their parents. They need to arrest their parents. They really do. They need to arrest their butts. Because people need to start paying for what they're doing. They need to pay the consequences. Because people just dying for no reason. And, you're sitting up in your house watching the news when some of this stuff can be avoided when you got kids. A kid can find anything. They can find, you got a gun in your house, they going to find it. You need to keep it locked up. And this boy with this BB gun, I don't even know what you're doing with that. I ain't heard about no BB gun since we was growing up. This is 2023. What are you doing with a BB gun? I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't understand. It's just so much going on. You had that person that ran them people over at the bus stop in Brownsville, Texas. I don't get enough because they migrants or when they was in a shelter, they standing out on the bus. Innocent people. What are you people thinking about? You want to kill somebody? Kill yourself. That's how you do that. Kill yourself instead of taking out innocent people. And then the guy that did the shooting in Allentown, he lived here in Dallas. Well, they say he lived in budget suites over there off the Simmons Freeway. 33 years old. That's why they threw your butt out the military because your mind wasn't right. So y'all, we just need to pray. We need to stay prayed up because you just never know. Y'all need to be careful. Be careful where you go. Watch your surroundings. And make you not want to go nowhere because you don't know what to expect. But anyway, guys, keep continuing to watch my channel. My nonprofit is Tanya's Calling. Subscribe, comment. What do you guys think about all this stuff? It's a mess out there. Make some comments, guys. Respond. What you think? You think they ought to be worried about gun reform instead of? I understand the mental health, yeah, but the gun reform too. You want to keep on putting that on the back burner because your friends and all them want to carry them weapons, and you have all these gun shows and all that mess. When people, innocent people, is getting killed because they got all these AR-15, these rifles, these guns that can, they can shoot up in here and shoot this whole apartment up with one gun. Right, this whole apartment building. What is you doing with something like that? Go over there and go to war somewhere and then do some stuff like that. Don't be doing that just in our everyday neighborhoods, our parks, the baseball games, and all that kind of stuff. All right, guys. You guys have a great rest of your night. God bless you. And this is Tanya C. chiming out, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.